Dr. Phares, if I could draw you in again, a military intervention by America is looking unlikely. What changed? Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Turkey?
Thank you for having me, number one. And number two, that's what is seen in the media because statements are being made, and mostly because President Trump, in one or maybe two of his tweets and posts, has said, including a statement he made, that now killing has stopped. What he did not say, number one, was it has stopped because there is a curfew, because people cannot go to demonstrations at this point in time. And the troops are taking the streets, taking the towns, the villages. But that is not a guarantee that the war, that the suppression by the regime has stopped. Second, there is a kind of a preparation. So those events have happened very quickly, developed very sharply. We're talking about at least 12,000 people were killed. This is a magnitude that is very, very rare in the Middle East with that speed. But the other experts are sharing with us from the close to the administration that what President Trump has tweeted and promised that he is going to help the Iranian protesters. He said in a tweet, which is still there, that you need to continue with your expression, take the institutions, move forward. We are with you and we will act. Now, between that statement and the preparation, in reality, nothing has changed. If you look at the map, you see task forces, you see preparations, you see evacuations, etc. Remember that Israel also could be one of the targeted sites by the regime if there is an action. And Israel, according to the information, needed time to prepare itself.
Right, that might be the case, but Dr. Phares, West Asia is concerned. Saudi Arabia is looking at status quo because any change would mean that Iran would be kosher, Iranian oil would be kosher, and Saudi Arabia will feel the brunt of it the most.
Yes, but 12,000 people killed is more important than any oil deal in the world. I know if you are in a multinational corporation, oil corporation, a government that produces, you do the calculation without the lives of people. But once a massacre of this size has taken place, then the calculations are different. We've seen it in Yugoslavia. There were a lot of interests, but the international community intervened to stop the massacres. We've seen this in many places in Africa and also in Asia. So the goal of the Trump administration is to stop the killing. But then what happened after that is not necessarily an American control of Iran. Iran is a very large country of 90 million, nothing compared to India. It has its own talents, its own bureaucracies. What needs to happen is a multi-ethnic, pluralistic government to take over, and they will normalize the markets. Of course, everybody else who produces oil will have to match with the changes. We don't match geopolitics with oil, but oil with geopolitics.
Okay. On that note, Dr. Walid Phares, thank you so much for joining us here on India Today Global.